This lady got fired from her job for acting like this. And we gonna talk about discrimination in a minute as to why. Take this.
Fired after she refused to hug the only black student in her class. It happened at a party at an elementary school in Michigan.
Hey, good job,
the teacher went around hugging all the children, but when it was time for Aaliyah,
good.
the only black student in the class,
Watch out,
she did
Lil.
not hug Aaliyah. Instead, she patted her on the shoulder and then moved on to the next child. Aaliyah was crushed. There were tears in her eyes, and she begged the teacher to come back, but the teacher deliberately ignored her. The moment was quickly
Right here.
recorded and
She's like,
spread online,
yeah,
sparking public outrage. After seeing it, Aaliyah's mother filed a complaint with the school. The school administration conducted an investigation and confirmed what happened. That same afternoon, the school announced that the teacher had been fired immediately.
So look, her shirt says "School's out forever." Is
Because her
nasty
behavior
word.
had caused serious harm in a public
Yeah, for
setting.
you, girl.
Some people felt it might have just been a misunderstanding, a small oversight. But others felt it was obviously deliberate. She hugged every
These
single
teachers ain't got
child,
no problem
but
holding these
skipped
babies.
only one black girl. That kind of hurt can stay with someone for a lifetime.
So why is this relevant? We talk about a lot of things being legal. So let's talk about discrimination for a second. Discrimination, in order for it to be illegal, has to fall under a protected class. So just because somebody doesn't like you is not a good enough reason for you to be able to have a lawsuit, right? Drop some drip in the comments for our lawyers. Y'all can correct me if you want to. Appreciate it very much. The reason why she's in trouble is because they could clearly see that all the other groups of kids, minus that child, who just happened to be black, which is race protected class, was excluded. So this is just to clarify. This is why she got in trouble. Now, if she had skipped all the boys or all the girls, that also would have been discrimination. If she would have found all the kids who had the rainbows on, 2 snaps and a twist, she would have also been in trouble for that. There are certain classes that correct. There's certain classes able-bodied. So if it was a group of wheelchair kids, and she was like, tapping them on the head and walked by and hugged everybody else, but tapped them on the head, she in trouble. Drop some drip in the comments. Do you think that this was a misunderstanding, or it could have just have been she ain't like that kid and that kid happened to just be in a protected class? Do we think that teachers shouldn't touch children?
Man, you got some teachers that just have beef with kids. Now, it's weird, but you got teachers, I just don't like that kid for whatever reason.
I was one of them teachers.
Like, I just don't like yo.
I ain't gonna lie to you. It comes with the territory, man. You're not gonna like all your kids. You can teach them. You're gonna be kind and courteous to them, but you don't have to like them. What tends to happen, I will say, the kids that you didn't like, they end up loving you for some strange reason, and then the relationship change once they see that you really not on their shit. You really not going for what they own. Now all of a sudden, that's your home. If you anybody with any kind of heart and you love your job, I mean, that just comes with the program. But on the start out, you're like, I don't like this little bastard. I already see this gonna be a problem day one. I'm gonna check the shit out of this one the second he or she get out of pocket, because I already see where this is going. You know, they already snippy. But then once you dig into their story, now you like, I love little Choo-Choo, man. I couldn't stand his ass when he first got here. That's my homie now. And that's how it's supposed to be. Now, we in Q3 and you still beefing. No, your ass need another job. You need to work for UPS. If you sitting around mad at a kid all the damn time, you just need to be delivering package. Amazon is hiring. Hell with that. You don't need to be an educator. Seriously. Because that's just, and that lady there, she didn't need to be an educator. Don't tell them what type of policies and type of idealistic trash that she's on. But I'm sorry. You gotta love all them babies. And at that age and that little, you could be irritated with a kid. You don't hard body dislike a kid until they're at least in the 4th grade. That's my motto. I can't stand their ass. Yeah, when they little,
well,
man.
They don't know.
Ain't no little ass kid. They don't know no better. But once they start formulating those little personalities, when you can identify the sweet kid from the assholes, you're gonna be like, no, he's an asshole. Then it turns into, Yeah, he an asshole, but he my asshole, and you ain't gonna mistreat him. Now you checking other teachers about him. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's how it goes.
Like, hey, you don't know what's going on.
Wait a minute. I know how he can be. I get it. I got him though. You don't say nothing to him. I got him. Because he's not gonna listen to you. He's gonna flip on you and call you a fat, pigly built bastard. Me, he's not gonna do that with. So let me get Jerome.
You got some issues, yeah, just bring him over to me.
Go ahead. Yeah, if you have a problem with little JR and them, bring him to me. He already know what time it is with me. We got the bond to where I can check him like that. You know what I mean?
Sometimes the delivery just got to be different because that's the households or the culture that they grow up in. But we get into the space where we talk about legal discrimination, though, and this is the kind of topic that people dodge because once discrimination becomes legal, it gets that cleaner language, and then that means better paperwork, which is why the teacher got what she got. You know, so the state can bless unequal treatment without calling it that, and that means zoning. Let's open it up. We talking about access. We talking about placement. If we're gonna talk about kids going to certain schools with certain amenities, right? Admissions, right? So lending, then the discipline is all of it. So from that money angle that I always go back to, because you know I got to talk about the money.
Oh yeah.
Legal discrimination is just inequality with policy protection and a polished memo. So if they stamp it and make it legal, then they don't have to call it dirty.
And deeper than that, all I saw was a film filled. It was just a bunch of bags of money. Come October, when they do the attendance, because that's really what that's where the school get to stay open because you're getting paid per child. And that's why they can't wait to misdiagnose a kid too, because if he's special needs, they get even more money. So it's a whole nother thing. But no, she just didn't even need to be she don't need to be a damn teacher. They did her a favor. If you in there like, I love you, Timmy. Come here, little Brittany. Excuse me, Shatika. Like, nah, you on some trash. Get your ass up out of there. This ain't for you. This ain't for you because I got plenty. I work with, man, listen. I had plenty of co-workers that were white, and they always, I mean, in every urban school district, you'll see a building filled with white people. You're very lucky if you find it to where it's evened out between a race of different educators. It's just not going to happen. Just like you're not going to see a bunch of men teachers. It just doesn't happen that way, right? But they loved everybody, and they had their kids they couldn't stand, but they couldn't even outright show that. I bet they went home and probably said some outlandish shit in regards to them kids, but you didn't catch them giving that energy or that attitude during the school day. Every now and again, you get the one that flip their wig, but they say stuff like, I just can't take it anymore. I'm sick of this. But they don't say anything too crazy. They don't want to get sued. You get what I'm saying? Like, they're not going to go too far off the deep end with it. But, yeah. We'll see her at, she going to be on TikTok trying to get some money raised at some point. She looked like one of them kind.
Yeah, it's, the reason why I bring that up is a lot of times people will be like, I'll sue you if you do this. Well, you got to fall into those classes. And so people also get upset like, well, you're only doing it because they're this. Well, sometimes that is the case because they are this, literally a protected class. Yeah. So we're bringing this up to educate that she could very well not like someone. It's not that you can't not like the kid. The problem was that kid was apparently the only kid in that protected class. Had you had another, let's say there would have been a black boy there and you would have dapped him up and gave him a hug, like, I love you, little JoJo. She'd have been cool.
Keep it all the way real. It looked like her shirt said Salt Lake City or something like that. So her
shirt said schools out.
This is Salt Lake City. If it was Salt Lake City, like
it said schools out forever is what her shirt said.
It said school. She was ready to get fired.
She was right. It was out forever for her. It was out forever for her.
It started before then. It started with the pencils being passed out. Her last couldn't get a pencil. She couldn't get the pencil that she wanted. It started off with small stuff when She was passing out the cupcakes for some reason.
Microaggressions.
Yeah, it always starts somewhere, and then it led up to you part of the shoulder pat club. Like what? But you hugged everybody else. So
then I hear that daily drip. Pull me in. I take a sip. Oh yeah, yeah. Gem in the cut, breaking game down. Dame do the math. Talking state, talking playgrounds, politics, pockets in the post that they push. What's real, what's cap, what's